Hello viewers, welcome to UN Digital class. In today's lecture, I am going to discuss about image processing. Let us start. First of all, we discuss about the image understanding or computer vision. Here, computer vision is a discipline that studies how to reconstruct, interpret and understand a 3D scene from its 2D image in terms of the properties of the structure present in the scene. That means computer vision, or you can say that image understanding, is nothing but it is a discipline in which we study about how to reconstruct, interpret and understand a 3D image from its 2D scene by using its properties. Next, the ultimate goal of computer vision is to model, replicate and more importantly exceed human vision using computer software and hardware at different levels. That means here in artificial intelligence, the main aim of computer vision is nothing but it is to model, replicate and more importantly to exceed the human vision by using the computer software and hardware. Next, it needs knowledge in computer science, electrical engineering, mathematics, psychology, biology and cognitive science. Which means in image processing, it needs the knowledge about the computer science and the electrical engineering and the mathematics, biology and cognitive science. Next, limitations of human vision. In human vision, there is a limited memory which cannot remember a quick flash image. But in our image processing machine, it can easily remember the quick flash image. Next one is limited to visible spectra. That means the human visible spectra is limited. But our image processing machine visible spectra is very large. Next one is the illusion. And last one is the slide. These are the limitations of human vision. For this reason, the computer vision come into the picture. Next, we will discuss about what is actual image processing. Generally, image processing is nothing but it is the manipulating an image in order to enhance it or extract information from it. That means image processing is nothing but it is just like the manipulation of image for enhancing its quality and extracting the information from that image. Basically, there are two methods for image processing. One is the analog image processing method, another one is the digital image processing method. First, we discuss about the analog image processing method. Here in analog image processing method, basically it is used for processing physical photographs, printouts and other hard copies of image. That means in our analog image processing, here we use the image as the hard copy. Then we process that hard copy of image. Next one is the digital image processing. This digital image processing is used for manipulating the digital image with the help of computer algorithms. That means in our digital image processing, here we process the digital image by using the algorithm. Next, in both image processing method, that means in our analog image processing method and digital image processing method, both uses the input as image. But in our analog image processing method, the output is always an image. But in our digital image processing method, the output may be an image or information associated with that image, such as data on features, characteristics, bounding boxes or marks. Which means In analog image processing, the input is an image and the output is also an image. But in our digital image processing, the input must be an image, but the output may be an image or the description of that image. Today's image processing is widely used in medical visualization, biometrics, self-driving vehicles, gaming, surveillance, law enforcement and other spheres. These are the different applications of image processing. Here are some main purpose of image processing. First one is the visualization. Visualization process represents the processed data in an understandable way, giving visual form to objects that are not visible for instance. That means in visualization process we represent the image in a visible manner which is easily understandable. Next one is the image sharpening and restoration. Here this improves the quality of processed image. Next one is the image retrieval. Here we retrieve the image by searching. Next one is the object measurement. Here we measure the objects in an image. That means in object measurement basically we measure the object. Next one is the pattern recognition. Distinguish and classify objects in an image and identify their position and understand the scene, that is called the pattern recognition. Which means in pattern recognition we distinguish the image according to their similarity or difference. Now look at this figure, how the image processing is actually performed. First we take the single object. Then we use the classification and localization to identify that image. Next we take the multiple objects. That means in one image there is more than one object. Then first we perform the object detection, then we perform the instant segmentation. In this way we process our image. Next, key phases of digital image processing. Here we discuss about the different phases of digital image processing. First phase is image acquisition, then image enhancement, then image restoration, then next one is morphological processing, then image recognition and representation and description. Next one is image compression and decompression, and next one is the color image processing. These are the different phases of our digital image processing. Now I am going to discuss about all these phases one by one. Here the first phase is image acquisition. Image acquisition is nothing but it is the process of capturing an image with sensor. The sensor may be a camera and converting it into a manageable entity, for example a digital image file. That means image acquisition is nothing but it is a process where we capture the image and convert it into a image file. Next, one popular image acquisition method is scraping. Next phase is image enhancement. Image enhancement actually improves the quality of an image in order to extract the hidden information from it and for further processing. That means in this phase we actually enhance the quality of the image for extracting the hidden information from that image. Next phase is image restoration. Image restoration also improves the quality of an image mostly by removing possible corruptions in order to get a cleaner version. This process is based mostly on probabilistic and mathematical models and can be used to get rid of blur, noise, mixing pixel, camera misfocus, watermarks and other corruptions that may negatively affect the training of a neural network. Which means image restoration is nothing but it is also the quality enhancement of image by removing the corruptions like noise, blur or any watermark present in our image. Next one is the color image processing. Here the color image processing includes the processing of colored images and different color spaces. Depending on the image type, we can talk about pseudo color processing when color are assigned grayscale value or RGB processing. That means in this phase particularly we process the color image. Next phase is image compression and decompression. Here the image compression and decompression allow for changing the size and resolution of an image. Compression is responsible reducing the size and resolution, while decompression is used for restoring an image to its original size and resolution. That means in this phase, according to our need, we use the compression or decompression of an image. When we compress the image, here we reduce the size and resolution of the original image, but when we use the decompression, here we restore an image with its original size and resolution. Next phase is morphological processing. Morphological processing describes the shape and structure of the object in an image. That means basically in morphological processing, here we identify the shape and the structure of the particular object present in our image. Next, morphological processing technique can be used when creating database for training AI models. And in particular, morphological analysis and processing can be applied at the annotation stage when you describe what you want your AI model to detect or recognize. That means in morphological processing, here you remember that in this process basically we detect the shape and the structure of the object that present in our image. Now look at this figure. This figure shows how morphological processing is performed. Next one is the image recognition. Image recognition is the process of identifying specific features of a particular object in an image. Image recognition with artificial intelligence often uses techniques as object detection, object recognition and segmentation. Which means image recognition is the process where we identify the features of an object that present in the particular image. And this image recognition uses the techniques such as object detection, object recognition and segmentation. Next, this is where AI solution truly shine. Once you complete all of these image processing phases, you are ready to build, train and test an actual AI solution. The process of deep learning development includes a full cycle of operation from data acquisition to incorporating the developed AI model into the end system. That means after performing all these phases of image processing, then you can build your system and train the system. Next one is the representation and description. Here representation and description is the process of visualizing and describing processed data. Artificial intelligence systems are designed to work as efficiently as possible. The raw output of AI system looks like an array of numbers and values that represent the information the AI model was trained to produce. That means in representation and description phases, Here it visualizes the processed data, which means when we processed an image, then the image must be processed and give some output. And in this phase, the output may be some image or description of that image. Then next one is the image processing methods. Most images taken with regular sensor require reprocessing as they can be misfocused or contain too much noise. Filtering and edge detection are two of the most common methods for processing digital images. That means in image processing method, we use the method for image processing because when we capture the image, that image may contain some noise. For removing that noise, we use two methods of image processing. One is the filtering, another one is the edge detection. First we discuss about the filtering. Here filtering is used for enhancing and modifying the input image. With the help of different filters, you can emphasize or remove certain features in an image, reduce image noise and so on. That means by using the filtering method, we enhance the quality of our image by removing the noise from that image. And for removing noise, we use the different filter. Now look at the some popular filtering techniques, that are linear filtering, median filtering, winner filtering. These are the different filtering techniques which we can use to filter our image. Next method is edge detection. Here edge detection uses filter for image segmentation and data extraction. By detecting and discontinuing in brightness, this method helps to find meaningful edge of object in processed image. That means in edge detection, particularly we identify the position and the shape of our object that present in the image. For this reason, here first we apply filtering technique, then we perform the edge detection. Next, candy edge detection, shovel edge detection and robot's edge detection are among the most popular edge detection technique. That means these are the different edge detection techniques by which we can easily detect the edge of our object that present in the image. Now look at this figure. This figure shows the edge detection process. This is all about the image processing. Here in image processing, you must remember that here we perform the digital image processing, and in digital image processing it always takes a digital image as input and it gives the output that may be an image or the description or the information about that image. If you have any doubt regarding this image processing, you can write through comment. I will discuss about your doubt. Thank you for watching.